We're going to speak now to Joe Moreno, former US federal prosecutor. Thanks very much for coming on the programme.
Lewis, good to be with you.
So a remarkable moment of history, whatever happens from here on in. Let's talk about what is coming up, which is jury selection, because the challenge here is to get a fair trial, isn't it? Absolutely everyone deserves a fair trial, and that's the first challenge of the proceedings.
Certainly, Lewis. That can be a challenge in any case, particularly one of a serious nature. When you're talking about Donald Trump, who has effectively universal recognition and who pretty much everyone knows what he's been accused of, it's going to be very difficult to whittle down from hundreds of potential jurors to 12 individuals who do not appear to have preconceived notions, who do not appear to have political leanings one way or the other, and will listen to the law and the facts with an open mind and will come to a verdict that is fair. That's going to be a challenge. It's something that usually takes maybe half a day. Here, I could see it taking 1 to 2 weeks.
That long?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's going to be very difficult. You're going to have challenges made by either side. Each side gets 10 preemptory challenges, basically for no reason at all. They just choose. But after that, they have to make challenges for cause. And so you can see this is going to be down to the person. You can see fights from both sides about whether or not they think a person can be fair. I mean, this morning you hear about defense counsel asking if they can question someone's political affiliation. That's something that normally you would not ask a juror if they're a Republican or a Democrat. But in a town where something like 90% of individuals in Manhattan are identified Democrats, this can be a tough one. So I can see every person being a fight between the prosecution and the defense.
Interesting. OK, we will keep an eye on exactly that over the next days and, as you say, potentially weeks. What did you make of Donald Trump's statements? We've heard from him throughout the day. And is that the kind of messaging that we're going to continue hearing here?
I'm sure we will. I don't think a $3,000 penalty is going to make much difference to him. I mean, what I found more instructive were some of the quotes that your correspondents played beforehand. You had one person in support of Donald Trump claiming that they would take arms if he was convicted. That's pretty darn scary. And you had another person who kind of made this notion that, well, he's a lifetime grifter and therefore should go to jail for something. And that's not how the legal system should work either. I mean, you might think a person's a really bad guy, but the legal system is not designed for you to charge them with a whole lot of things and hope something sticks. So you can see there's an awful lot of misconceptions out there about how the legal system is supposed to work, a lot of inflamed passions. And that's why it's those kinds of quotes that will make it so difficult to find 12 jurors who can go in there with an open mind.
Joe Moreno, absolutely fascinating to get your thoughts. Thank you for coming on the programme.
Thanks, Lewis. Good to be with you.